Hello, Stella. Have I answered your question?
Yes, Eric. Yes, I've got it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So
Yes, thank
you can always go online, get your images. Okay. Any image you want. You feel like maybe
Okay,
my site
yeah.
is yeah, it's about this, but for the layout. Okay. Because I know.
Because I was wondering, are we supposed to do that? The very like to put the same images? Because I tried to Google that website, like this the next website,
Yeah.
and the photos, the images that I found there were different, and I was like, yeah, like
Yeah.
they keep on changing.
Yeah. Because the site is live. It's a live website. So it of course the images of course change. They of course change almost every single time because it's a news website. So there's of course every news coming out every hour and every maybe every I think every minute. So that's why I'm asking you guys to go ahead and create the layout. Okay, because if you look at, let me show you again the actual website. Where's my Chrome here? Here, just open a new tab. Okay, if I go to the new web, the next web. Okay. Okay, now go to the next web. You can see this the size is the same. Okay, but the layout doesn't change. Okay, that's the same. We have the nav bar here, like two nav bars here. We have maybe this yellow. So as I was saying, it's like you can see the layout doesn't change. Okay, you have the nav bar here. Maybe here there's another nav bar. Here this is a paragraph. It's like a yellow background, like a line or paragraph or div, no matter what you name it. Okay, then here a section which has a a bunch of two columns and there are like one row and two columns. Okay, then I think it's a bunch of cards. It's up to you what you decide to use. Then a bunch of other cards. Okay, so it's up to you to just to just copy the design. Okay, but not necessarily copy the actual images because they of course change. Yeah, so as I was saying, it's like maybe because she was complaining about things changing. Okay, but as you can see, the background image is different from other images. Okay, so if you find like the image is not the one, please go ahead look for an image if you find suitable. Okay, please place it there. Okay, don't have the exact image because I know you want to actually have a copy of this site and research. So the assignment of course allows us, it's almost the same. Okay, difference, if you can see through like side by side, you can see this looks almost close to this. Okay, difference is the images and maybe the text. Okay, so feel free to put your own text. Okay, as long as you can nail the layout. Okay, so your assignment is just nailing what the layout. That's your assignment only. Just get a layout nailed. Okay, maybe add some bit of these icons. Maybe yes, that's your work to implement this kind of layout using Bootstrap. I think I've answered your question. And if I haven't answered your question, please feel free to stop me on the way.
Oh, I've got it now. I'm wondering about the GitHub, like where we're supposed to push the work. Are we supposed to create our own repositories, or there is a like there's a specific repository where you're supposed to push the work?
Oh, since you're working in groups, you can push to your individual repositories. Okay, after that you can share the link.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think to make it way better, you can go to GitHub, github, okay, .com. Okay, maybe let me open up my repository which I created. Uh, was my GitHub repository? I changed the thing to Kampabits again. You can add collaborators to your repository. Okay, maybe I'll open up this. Okay, my repository. So this is my repository. On this in dark theme, what can I change to light theme is okay. So this is my repository, okay, which I created before. Okay, so I can go ahead and add a collaborator. So because I work in groups, okay, so I can go ahead and say settings. Okay, and I think it's taking a bit long. Okay, so you can say go and click on manage what access, just like that. and of course you have to pass you have you put the password, okay, uh, the password to access, okay. Then you can add what we call invite teams or people, okay. As well as will be like invite collaborators here, okay. So mine is a different layout, so you can just invite a collaborator, okay. So you can invite maybe your teammate, maybe in your case you can invite Vanessa. I think you can look for her name. She'll give you what your GitHub name. Maybe I'll say I want to invite Justin, okay, Justin, like that. And I say maybe Baomi. If I hope I can find her. Bao, okay. Maybe let me try Daisy. See, so I'll just start maybe a bit of like Mary, Daisy, and I see if I can find her. I think she's here, okay. So I can say invite collaborate, okay, like that. Then of course I can say she can do just say add, okay, to this repository, and that's it. That's enough to add her access to the repository, okay. So after inviting her, she'll check her email and she can see. In your case, you invite Vanessa, who's your, I think she has gone, but it's okay. In our case, you invite Vanessa and she'll be part of our repository to work in a team. So you can, of course, clone the repository. Like I think just showed you how to clone the repository. Clone the repository on your machine. Let me show you just cloning it. So you can just go ahead and click on code. Okay, after inviting you the person has to accept the invitation in the email. Then you can have access to your repository. Then they can go ahead and copy, okay, maybe copy clone. I think it's clone. So they can go ahead and clone the repository, or you can yeah, I think clone is better. So you can clone the repository on their machine. Then they can push changes to your work. Okay, I think I'll explain that later when you at least have something on the ground, and then you can see how you can collaborate with your teammate to work kind of remotely together. Yeah, I think I'll explain that later on, but by now just know that you can work on repository, push work together, okay. So at this first begin, then I'll help you out guys to how you can collaborate, okay, and you can push the same repository together, okay. But for now, if you feel like you're confused, each of you can have a copy of the same repository and a copy to their own GitHub account. Okay, so you can have your work, maybe also Vanessa's work, like different same work but on different repositories. You can have a copy, she can also have a copy. Okay, but you can maybe the best thing to do was to collaborate, but since you can now maybe have issues collaborating, you can have a copy. You can have a copy on their machine and then a copy also on their GitHub repositories. Okay, that would be better. Yes. So another question, because I want to finish one by one, because I think still another question.
No?
Good. Okay. So I think I'll.
No, I did. I lost you somewhere, but I think I'll catch up with
So
the recording.
yeah. So as I was saying, is simply I'll explain. I will come back to collaborating a bit later on. Okay. But now
I was
just have a copy of your work on your machine, and also a copy of work on your GitHub repository. Okay. Just that. Yes, Justin, you want to say something? Go ahead, Justin. Justin?
Yes. Hi, Eric.
I'm good. How are you, Justin?
I'm fine.
Yes.
So I just wanted to emphasize that when they're creating repositories, let them do individual repositories, because collaboration will be hard for them if at all they don't know how to use branches on GitHub, because they might end up editing the same lines and get conflicts.
Okay. So that's a good suggestion. Yeah. So as Justin said, it's better because I think you're beginning. You can of course go ahead and each of you have a copy of the work. So work together, but each one has to have individual work. Okay, I think that would be a bit better. Okay, because I think it may get kind of confusing with conflicts, with pull requests, all that. Okay, but for now, just let like each of you have a copy of the same work, because if you work in groups, you have almost the same work. Okay, you can have different work, but just everyone has to have the work on their own account. Okay, on their own GitHub account, the same work. Okay, like the way I have mine here. Okay, I have the next web copy, so you can have also maybe the next web okay, the name doesn't matter, okay? Just name it the name you feel like comfortable, okay? But a meaningful name, okay? You can say maybe my project 5, okay? I think 4, my project 4, okay? So feel free. Yes, I think I've answered Maria's question. No, Stella's question. So maybe let's move on to Arinda. Arinda, can you hear me? Yes, Arinda.
Mm, I haven't started on the assignment. I think I'll ask when I get to it.
Okay. So do you have any other question, inquiries that you want to ask? That need to be about the assignment. It can be anything outside the
I
assignment.
think you said we have to do it individually or in a team.
I think Justin had made a group, like groups, but I think I'll clarify that later on, whether you're supposed to do it individually. But I think it's supposed to be in groups. Can definitely Justin clarify? Justin, go ahead, clarify. Is it individual or is groups? Justin, hello, Justin.
Yes, Eric.
Is it supposed to be an individual work or supposed to be group work? Because
No, actually, it's supposed to be in video. Though for collaboration, we're just emphasizing if at all they can discuss.
so they don't
So
have teammates.
discussions are allowed, but at least everyone must have a copy of that work.
Okay.
Because at the end of it all, we want like in video contribution towards the project. So if at all they can discuss about a matter, and then just like that was to help them move faster, because when you're working together, that means you're going to go far, other than working individually. Like at times you might get an error and be stuck, yet someone is good at that.
Okay. Okay. So as just as clarified, the work has to be individual, but you feel free to work in a group and discuss. So it's not a must that you have to work alone. Feel free to ask any other teammate. And if you feel like you want to work with somebody, feel free to work with somebody. But make sure at the end of the day you have your individual work as a copy of that work with you. And you can share your GitHub repository link with us after the end of, I think the deadline was supposed to be today, but I think I'll increase up to Tuesday next week, because I think most people are not yet begun. Okay, so I think the deadline for submitting will be next Tuesday. But feel free to work to ask us, because it's not a must that you have to work alone. Okay, so let's move on to Carol. Carol, Cynthia, can you hear me? Hello, Cynthia.
Eric,
Yes, Cynthia. How are you?
good. Hi.
Good. Any questions or inquiries? Anything you want to ask?
Eric, actually, the fact that I've been off for a while,
Yes.
I'm just trying to catch up. So I think I'll be inboxing you after going through the whole notes and everything.
Okay. Feel free to do that.
Okay, thank
Okay.
you.
So do you have any other inquiry about apart from the work?
So far, not yet.
Okay. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. So I think you get to have maybe a long chat, an individual chat with you, maybe over WhatsApp, or I'll call you at night, okay? So you can chat and see where you can get you going.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Now let's move on to Mariam. Mariam. So Mariam Nakayike. Yes, Mariam Nakayike. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
You good? I haven't been seeing you in like a long time. I think I haven't talked to each other. So, do you have any questions or inquiries?
Currently, no. I'm in the same boat with Cynthia.
Oh, Cynthia. Oh, okay. So, if you can get to talk to me over my WhatsApp, we can have a long chat and see how I can help you. Or maybe you want to have a Google meeting, a Google Meet call. So feel free to contact me. I think you have my number, WhatsApp.
Yes,
Okay, or you can have
yes.
yeah, okay, which is okay. So I think I'll
Thank you.
okay, I'll get back to you later on, so you can see how we can help you out. Okay, so before I call Lawrence, you have to say something, Lawrence? Lawrence, please say something because I think you are in the chat and you are silent. Please feel free to say something, Lawrence. Hel-
Actually, Lawrence is in a meeting.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
So,
I'm with him, but he's in a meeting right now.
okay. So, let me just explain that. I can say recap of what we did last Wednesday. No, last Monday and Wednesday. Last Monday and Wednesday. Yeah, that's the right word. So the assignment is let me just explain because I think I'm talking to Arinda and Carol and also Mariam, also Stella included. So uh last Monday and Friday and Wednesday, I went ahead and I think it was last week we looked at Bootstrap. Okay, so Bootstrap is just a CSS framework which allows you to build sites, prototype things way quicker, and it gives you maybe what we call components to work with. Okay, it gives you maybe a navbar, gives maybe maybe just open up bootstrap.com. It's called getbootstrap.com, I think. Getbootstrap.com. That's a link, and you can of course look at our videos that we posted over YouTube, so you can see how you can at least catch up with the previous work. So look at Bootstrap. I would say Bootstrap was it helps you to build fast, okay, responsive sites, okay. So you can say you simply have to quickly design, okay. So the thing is you have to quickly design websites, okay. Then that's one of the most important things. You can simply prototype things fast, okay. That means you can quickly begin doing your work without actually worrying about the CSS, okay. So I think it's also responsive. Responsive means that maybe if you can see this page here, okay, here, if I try to maybe inspect, okay, maybe I try to say maybe let me see the mobile view, okay, maybe on a phone. If I open this link on a phone, it will look like this, okay. Maybe hopefully let me just increase the size, Control plus, okay. So let me just increase it on to 100%, okay. You can see on the phone, so on the maybe on a Samsung Galaxy S5, it will look like this, okay. Look something like this, okay. Those look small, but it has this kind of responsiveness, okay. You can see it has a different kind of build, okay. If it's maybe on a Galaxy S, maybe an iPhone 5, okay, it will look this, okay. Together, maybe if I check on a maybe on a Galaxy Fold, okay, it will look like this, okay. And you can see if I can try to increase maybe the size, okay, so you can see better. But you can see it looks way different, okay, compared when it's on a bigger screen, okay. So a bigger screen looks like this, okay. So on a small screen it looks like this, okay. That's responsiveness, okay. But now your assignment doesn't require you to mind about responsiveness, okay. But once you use Bootstrap, and maybe we'll get you do it later on, but you see that you don't need to actually go ahead and build like maybe a site for the phone, a site for the what for the laptop, a site for a big desktop. No, you simply build once, okay, and you just allow Bootstrap to control the responsiveness, okay. I think we have a lesson that continue with Bootstrap. I think after you submitting the work, okay, we have a review, and I'll go ahead and maybe show you how we can make our site, okay, this same site, okay, because I'm also about to finish the same site, so I'm working with you, so don't worry. Like I'm like when you ask me, I won't know, okay, so don't worry. I'm also working. I'm about to finish the site. This is what like the assignment, so feel free to contact me so I can also help you, okay. So after finishing the assignment, I will show you how to apply maybe responsiveness, okay. Maybe how to apply I wish I could have shown you better, but let me show you an example. A navbar, I think I'll show a navbar, and I'll show you a different white navbar here. Why is it taking so long? Okay, navbar. Okay, so an example of different navbars, and you can see how they apply responsiveness to them. These are okay. You can see this looks like this, but it also allows you to apply where is it somewhere down here, and I'll show you. I'll show you okay, where is it supposed to be down here, okay, like here you can see responsive behaviors, okay. I can tell you have like navbar toggle, navbar toggler, navbar collapse, all these things, okay. I'm gonna look at them later on, okay. But for now you can simply try to copy the layout, okay. Then we get the responsiveness later on. Okay, after you submitting the work and me reviewing the work. Okay, so that's what I want to show, that with Bootstrap, just go ahead and read the documentation. Okay, you understand better by reading through. Then on after, I think on Wednesday next week, we will review your work. Okay, also help you to make collections. Okay, but feel free to contact me before, I think after today. Okay, contact me, have a talk, and so you can see how we can help you out finance your work. Okay, so today as one as you guys maybe to get to catch up with you. Okay, so those who have issues with GitHub, feel free to contact me again, because I'm sure most of you have issues with GitHub. Okay, contact me so we can get to help you with GitHub issues. Okay, and the good thing, the government has released GitHub, so now there's no issue with GitHub and network, so you can of course push your work very well. Okay, and WhatsApp is also released. Okay, that means you just have to pay your OTT and have access to what, to your WhatsApp. So there's no more excuse of saying WhatsApp, Google Meet is have to use a VPN. No, so no, you don't need to use a VPN to access like Google Meet. Okay, as long as you pay your OTT, you access Google Meet very well. So I think that's what I had for today. Okay, and if you have questions on what I've said, please ask. Go ahead and ask, so at least I can get know what exactly where I can help you. So any questions, Arinda? Hello, Arinda, can you hear me?
None for me.
Okay, okay. What about you, Carol? Do you have any questions? Yes, yes, Cynthia. Okay, I think Cynthia, maybe she is her network has issues, or maybe she has some other issues. Uh, Still other questions, because I think I just was just explaining about Bootstrap, what we covered on Monday and Wednesday. The questions like you have, like anything you suggest, like I can pass through with you guys. Hello. Okay.
Really, come again? I did hear you.
So I was saying that when you left the meeting, because I think network issues, I was explaining to guys about Bootstrap and how maybe to search about to get the components to use in your Bootstrap work. Okay, so I think, do you have any questions you have on Bootstrap that you want maybe to explain, be explained to you? Okay, let me just hand the mic over to Justin, because I think people are not getting me. So just to close the meeting, Justin, do you have anything to say? Oh, so I think so. Just asking.
Not really. Actually, I don't have anything to add on. I just wish you good luck. Please work on the assignments and make sure you submit in time. Then my other worry was about students who are no longer attending, so we don't know where to get them, and they're not even responding. I sent out a form, but I've received a few responses. So I don't know if you know like some of your friends who are supposed to be in a training but they are not active. I don't know how we can get them back. So we really need your help to get all learners back to the training.
Okay, thank you,
Other
Justin.
than that, I just wish you a good day.
Okay, so let me also pass on the mic to Daisy. I think she has something to say. Go ahead, Daisy.
Okay, are you hearing me?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, my concern was all about the first row. It's not an image having entirely the words, it's a background image. Yes, so take note of that as you're doing the work. It's a background image having text on it. Yeah. Otherwise, please keep up the spirit. For those that you know that are no longer attending, please reach out to them and tell them that the program is still running. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Okay. So I'm going to close the meeting here. If you have questions, please pass them on before I say a good evening, a good afternoon to you. And please inbox me if you have questions. If you have any inquiries, feel free to contact me. I'm always at this now. I'm available because I think I was being a good citizen. I was not using VPN, so I think I'm back online now. So feel free to contact me via WhatsApp. Yeah, message me. You can even call me. Feel free so I can get to help you out. Okay. So have a good afternoon and be blessed.